Hi, and welcome back. I apologize for this video not coming out on Friday like it was supposed to. I just got really caught up with the editing of the Friday the 13th video and then work that day as well. And it's coming out late tonight. I had a 13-hour shift today, and then I had to come home and watch the movie quite a few times just to kind of get my notes in on it. And today we're going to be talking about the strange thing about the Johnsons. And I've kind of switched over to this board here too to have a live kind of tracking of what I'm ranking for score so we can both keep track of it. But the strange thing about the Johnsons, a quick kind of summary of what it's about. Follows a family, mom, dad, and a son. And there's something strange going on. And that strange thing is that the son is sexually abusing the father. And it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's Ari Aster's one of his first, and I know it came out around 2011, 2010, and it's kind of the same time that Bo came out. Um, but you can tell that it's him. You know, he's good at making people uncomfortable, and I guess let's just get right into the board so I can kind of talk about this. But for acting, I'm going to be starting out with a 9 out of 10. And the acting in this is phenomenal. The mom, dad, and the son all act so much with their eyes, and every single scene, especially the dad, he just looks so broken down because what's going on and everything like that. And it is just terrific acting by him. And then the mom, she has a scene kind of about halfway through, maybe a little over halfway, where she's just sitting on the end of a bed because she hears what's going on in the other room. And she does so much acting with her eyes, and she looks like she hasn't slept in so long, and she just does a terrific job as well. There's another moment at the end of the short film. I'm not going to spoil the end of the movie. I think you guys should still go and see it, even though it's a weird one. But it's good. And the son does fantastic as well. He has kind of a monologue kind of near the end as well, going over kind of some spoilery stuff there. But he just really, really does a great job. And he's just, you can tell that mentally that something's just not right with him. But no, everyone does really good in it, and I'm happy to give that a 9 out of 10. So the next one that we're going to be going over is writing and pacing. And I am going to be giving it an 8 out of 10. And I feel like the biggest thing holding this back is the fact that it's a short film. There is a bit more that I wanted to have explored, especially with the backstory of the father and the son, that doesn't really get brought up. The movie starts out with the dad walking in on the son masturbating, and it's revealed kind of at the end of that scene, but not to the father, that the son was masturbating to the photo of his father. But that's kind of all we get for the backstory. We don't get where the sexual attraction came from or when he started actually abusing the father. And so I kind of wish that was explored a bit more. But this flies by really fast, and the pacing, it's I can't snap that well, but it flies by, and before you know it, it's over. And so it's a really quick watch. And like I said, the acting really just makes this go by because of how good these people are doing, how much they're selling this, and it's believable. And the next one that I'm going to be going over is going to be cinematography and editing, and I'm going to be giving that a 7. And again, it's not bad or anything. It's kind of similar to The Thing, where it's a very confined space. There's not much that's done for kind of big wide shots or anything like that. The biggest shot is probably during the wedding, where you get one scene of the mom kind of walking through. But besides that, it's mostly confined to smaller rooms, and there's not much for like quick editing or like you know not much for like creative editing, I guess. And kind of near the end too, there's scenes that really get held for a long time, and that's kind of Ari Aster's thing. Is what I've noticed is he holds that shot for quite a while just to kind of like set unsettling. But it didn't feel as effective as his later stuff, and I know it's his early stuff. That's just something, I guess, nitpicky, I guess. But it's good. Nothing too bad for the cinematography or editing. And the next one we're going to be going over here is the score. I'm giving a 6.5. That's kind of a bad little 5 there, I drew. But the score, when it's there, is good, especially in the beginning. It's around the time of the wedding, we get some music that starts playing, and it's very Midsummer-like, kind of like when they're at the Horga Festival, which I really liked that when it was playing, but that's really all I can recall for the score, even after watching it 4 times. It's just, there's not much there. But when they have it, it's, like that Midsummer style, which I really like, and I love that score. Um, just for this, it's just really non-existent, and I kind of wish there was more there with that. And then to get to entertainment, again, I'm bad at drawing 5s, but how do I even want to put this? This is a good watch. It's hard to watch, though. So that's something that Ari Aster does, though. But I didn't dislike it at all whatsoever. It's just such a hard thing to watch the son just keep putting this father down, and you can tell as it goes on that the father is just becoming more and more just distraught by what's happening. And like I said, you can just see it in his eyes, and it's just difficult to watch because it's such a touchy subject too. But at the same time, like I said, with everything else kind of compiled on, it flies by, super well acted, and it's not bad at all. And to bring all of this together, that brings us to 24, 37, 38 and a half? Yeah. No, 38. 38 out of 50. So again, not bad whatsoever. You're going to be uncomfortable watching it, but I am actually still going to recommend it. I highly recommend actually that all you guys go see it, especially if you like kind of his newer stuff, to kind of see where he came from. And like I said, there's, especially for the score, and there's one scene actually where the mom is humming in the kitchen. It sounds like something that they were humming at the end of Midsummer when they were kind of making Danny the May Queen. It's something I didn't look into yet, but it's something I'm going to. But I enjoyed it. It's a weird one though, and so I hope you guys do actually check it out. And if you have seen it, kind of comment down below and tell me what you guys think about it, because like I said, it's a very touchy subject, and I don't know how many people have actually finished it. But one thing, specific scene actually that I want to go over is the bathtub scene, and just because I feel like that's kind of known. It's just really quick. The son kicks the door in, and the dad like freeze frames like But I'll put the clip on and everything. But that scene's, I can't help but laugh every time I watch that scene. I know it's supposed to be a serious one, but come on. But I guess that's really all I have to say about The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. Watch it for the acting, especially the mom and the dad. And next week we are going to be doing Gone Fishing, the Joe Pesci classic. And so I'll be getting that one out. I'm going to try to get it out on Friday. If I can't, you're going to have to understand I'm a busy person besides this. But I do enjoy making these videos, and so I'm going to keep trying to make these as much as I can. And let me know what you think about the whiteboard style, or if I should just go back to putting the score on the screen. I kind of like writing it down and having it here next to me to reference. But if you guys have any tips or anything that you want to tell me, I'm open ears for it. And I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.